You better start today. Hoda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna. It's the only way. Hoda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna. They make you feel like everything's okay and put a smile up on your face. Let's celebrate. Hoda and Jenna.
Hey guys, how are we? Welcome in. Friday, October the 18th. End of the week.
Aren't you excited?
Yep, I am.
Here we are for the weekend.
I cannot believe Halloween is less than 2 weeks away.
I'm not ready. No, I know that.
Wait,
listen,
what's going on at the Bush Hager house?
not much.
Wait, we got any lights? Any pumpkins?
Any lights?
People do pumpkin.
Christmas.
No, people do put lights.
We've decorated our home, but first of all, you and I just picked our outfit 2 days ago.
I know. We just got our Halloween costumes
Which
for
is
work.
very late.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway,
Very dramatic.
Here we are, and in my own home, I've been trying to convince Hal to match with me.
It's not happening.
I know, and it's not happening.
Stop begging.
So I need to change my costume, and I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Do you know what you're going to be a pumpkin?
I'm going to be a pumpkin, but Hope is now not going to be a pumpkin. So I was teaming up with her because she wanted me to, and now she has abandoned me, so I have the onesie, and I'm still wearing it because it's cozy.
Yeah, and whatever, you've chosen it.
Yeah.
So you've moved to the burbs, and are you just leaning all the way into
By
Halloween?
the way, Halloween is so fun in the suburbs.
Yes.
Okay, I know this sounds like people are watching like, yeah, we all live in the
Welcome to the
suburbs.
club.
Welcome to life. But for me, I mean, we used to go trick-or-treating at CVS and the dry cleaners
I also love
and
that.
fancy nails. I liked
VIP
it too,
nails, yeah.
VIP, all the things. Like we went to all the places and my kids thought trick-or-treating was walking into a store and having the lady behind the counter
I love that.
put some in your bag. And now, everywhere I look in our town, those big cool spider webs, all the things. They have parades. They said your kid needs 3 Halloween costumes or else the first one's going to get all ruined. I go, why? They go, well, there's the parade, of course.
And is that the weekend before?
That's I don't know, that's at school.
Okay.
And then there's a town parade where everyone goes marching through the town and then they go trick-or-treating at the stores. And then there's actual Halloween night where some people block off their streets for block parties.
Yes.
And then go trick-or-treating and then come back. Like it's like a days long thing.
I can't believe how much you've just jumped in full force.
I'm in. I love it. I'm so we
You
got
love
like
it so much.
on my door I got boo. Like that's on my door. BOO. Boo.
And you also have pumpkins?
Not yet. We're doing a pumpkin carving at our house.
You're doing a party where you're inviting people to pumpkin carve?
Yeah, in the garage.
You don't even like pumpkins.
I don't.
And you're going to think it's a good idea to have a bunch of kids with sharp objects?
Probably not. We said if their parents come, then we'll do it.
When are you doing that?
That's going to be on Wednesday.
You're doing it on a weeknight?
Yes.
I feel like I don't even know you. What? You're hosting a party?
I love when, you know what I love about Jenna, the details. What day of the week? Wednesday? Oh, on a Wednesday?
Yo, Hoda did not socialize, and now you're like the queen bee.
I can't even believe what I'm doing right now.
Are you at the head of the PTA?
We're inviting people over. People are coming over. We're having dinner, ordering pizza and salads. Come join us at our table. This is crazy.
I don't know you.
I love this new phase.
Okay, so anyway, you're going to go all in.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And you are too, I know.
Yeah, I am. I don't know what, because I have a son that's gaslighting me again. He goes through phases where he loves me, and then he gaslights me, and then he loves me, and then he gaslights me again.
It's so funny how kids who are so little know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, he's pushing my button, because now he's asking other people to be his Ninja Turtle girlfriend.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was my idea. And now he's saying to others, you can be my girlfriend, not mommy. Anyway, I know. Somebody just said, wow. I think one person is listening, and they just said, wow. Okay, y'all, it's no secret that we love this Netflix show. Nobody wants this. In case you missed it, it's a rom-com. In case you missed every episode of our show, it's a rom-com about a sex podcaster and a newly single rabbi who fall in love. Kristen Bell, Adam Brody, great chemistry.
Yeah. And so there are other characters who we love so much.
Yes, there are.
Justine Loop and Timothy Simons.
Those two.
So Justine plays the sister of Kristen Bell, and they're podcasters. They have this raunchy podcast.
And that guy.
And Timothy plays the brother of Adam Brody, and he's the guy from Veep, if you remember. Tall, gangly, like hilarious.
Yes.
I love him.
So they put out this whole PSA about being the loser sibling. Take a look.
Having siblings is hard, especially when one sibling is the clear loser.
You may be suffering from loser sibling syndrome if
Your sibling cringed in school when teachers asked if the two of you were related.
your sibling jokes that you'll have to live in their basement one day.
There's a secret family group chat that you're not a part of.
You dated yet another walking red flag. And instead of being surprised, your family says, that's so you.
You were born the middle child.
Sound familiar? We thought so.
Oh.
Sad. We don't like that PSA. But anyway, can you relate? No. You're not the loser sibling. No.
No.
You're not.
You're not either.
No, I know. But
They're all of us.
yeah, why now you're
By the
showing
way,
our siblings?
No, but yesterday was my sister's birthday, which I've already wished her happy birthday on the show, but happy birthday again.
Happy birthday times two.
All right.
Okay, Paul Mescal is on the cover of GQ magazine, and he stars opposite Denzel Washington. And that highly anticipated, everybody's saying this is a new Barbieheimer because it's Gladiator 2 versus
The Wicked. Yes, you're
same
right.
Weekend, same
yes.
night.
All right, so he told GQ this. The thought of acting opposite Denzel Washington, he said, was paralyzing. He said, I built up in my head. I was like, okay, today is the day that Denzel's going to be on set. And he says, I was so incapacitated by it that I suddenly was like, this is so beeping stupid. I have a job to do.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure he was nervous. Denzel is a legend.
I think what we've learned from working here and watching people come on and tell similar stories, like we had Pamela Anderson who came on and said, oh my gosh, I'm working with Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm nervous. And Jamie Lee Curtis walked up to her and grabbed her by the shoulders and basically said, you got this. I did this because of you, we're together, that kind of thing. And I think sometimes you have someone who's a generous spirit like Jamie Lee Curtis. Not everybody's generous about Denzel is, but not everybody has that, like, welcome. Sometimes you have to walk around and feel what it feels like to be around that kind of person.
And also to be scared.
Yeah, that's
It's okay to be scared. Yeah. Like, we all are going to be scared in our lives to do things, and it's like, you got to just stand up and do it anyway, right?
It's like that feeling when you're in the studio here and you're just reading a normal old thing in the prompter, and it's right in front of you, the words are plain as day, and off camera is like Hugh Jackman waiting to come on. And all you're supposed to read is basic stuff.
What you've done every day.
A million times.
Yeah.
But somehow, out of your peripheral vision, you're like, oh my God.
Yes.
And then you can't do the thing that you've done your whole life.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do it anymore.
And that's like walking into rooms, you know, like, that's like anything. We all have that.
Yes.
And what it is feeling that fear, and this is what Pamela Anderson said too, you're going to have fear forever. Going to a party that you're scared to go to, or walking into a new job where you don't know anybody. Right. But it's feeling the fear and then doing it anyway.
Doing it anyway.
Like, that's what we got to teach our kids, too.
Do it anyway. That's right. That's great advice. Okay. We got a great show for you today. Supermodel Tyra Banks opens up about her big return to the runway after the nearly 20 years.
But up next, y'all, one of our favorites, comedian Heather McMahon, gives us a taste of her hilarious new stand-up special right after this.
Why is she so funny?
Hoda and Jenna.
Okay, Friday could not come fast enough because we have been waiting all week for the incredibly funny Heather McMahon.
Okay, so Heather, she's got a new comedy special. It is called Breadwinner, and she talks all about her over-the-top wedding in Italy, how her honeymoon was way too long. Take a look.
Because I had such an over-the-top wedding, of course, I had to have an over-the-top honeymoon. I spent 30 days abroad in Italy on my honeymoon. That's insane. That's unhinged. Dude, I had been with Jeff for 13 years. And at one point, I realized I had never seen him tie his shoes. And And we're sitting in a hotel, and I look over, and he's just going, bunny ears, tie him in a loop. And I'm like, oh my God, I am married to the Zodiac Killer.
Heather, oh
how are you? My girls, how we doing?
We missed you. And by the way, this comedy special may be your best.
Thank you. I've only had two, so.
And that's right. I'm like, y'all, she got raunchy, and they were like, we've never seen her like this.
Yeah. No, I leaned in. You know, sometimes when you put on a denim glitter suit and some knee-high boots, you just let it rip.
You just let it go.
You gotta let it fly.
All right, let's talk about your hubby, because he is the focus of lots of your comedy.
Of lots of my comedy.
Does he enjoy? Does he think it's funny?
Yes, he loves it because he's playing golf right now. So he is enjoying the fruits of my labor. You know, here's the thing. Male comedians never get asked, like, do your spouses care if you talk about them? You know, they get away with saying whatever they want. So it's like all of a sudden,
yeah, you're right.
You know, why can't I just say how much he's driving me nuts?
Yeah,
right?
that's true. By the way, very good point.
And he supports you. He really does.
Of course he does. Listen, Jeff is the best. And the first time I did this hour, I walked off stage. I said, he's either going to love it or he's going to hand me papers to get divorced. And he said, honey, you could have gone harder. So I was like, oh, wait, really? I was like, all right.
You're like, special 3 online, please. Let's go.
Yeah, he loves it. I mean, it takes a very confident man to watch, you know, his wife up there just shaking it in some hot shorts and telling jokes.
Let's talk about your wedding and your honeymoon.
Yes, we want to hear.
We didn't know you went over budget to the extent that you did.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I was a COVID bride, so I kept adding things to my Pinterest board. And then by the time I got to Italy, all the vendors were like, can we get a check? And I was like, wait, I literally passed out. I was like, this is the most expensive wedding on the planet. So I had to call my agents back in LA, and I was like, I need to do Instagram ads. Like, I need some, look at the fireworks.
I mean, you had fireworks.
Yeah, and the fireworks were actually too close to us. So like ash and like fire started raining down. Our cake was ruined. People were hitting the deck. People were hiding in the vineyards. It was a nightmare. Yeah, it was out of control.
So wait, so you had to raise money so you could have that. So you were literally doing Instagram ads?
At my welcome party. So everyone thought it was just a normal like wedding videographer following me. And I was like, you too can live your Ciao Bella lifestyle in these Dolce Vita kitten heels, size wide. I was doing swipe ups at my own welcome party. Yeah.
Did you make money?
I made a ton of money. They paid for the 30-day honeymoon. Thanks, ladies.
You also talk a lot about Old Miss. I mean, don't you think I'm your biggest fan?
You really are.
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to be like in my bushes outside my house. I'm just saying.
Well, listen.
Yikes.
You can be right here in my bushes if you'd like. In this
I mean, I did hear you're going on an extended vacation to Turks and Caicos, and I just want to turn to camera. Hi, my name's Heather McMahon, and my schedule's wide open.
By the way, a lot of people like you in this little
running
area right here.
I did notice that there's a lot of producers here today. I just feel like the heat's on a little bit.
And I think I even had a conversation with you a long, long time ago.
You did.
Well, are you trying to get some headlines going here or what?
No, I'm just
What was
saying,
your conversation?
We had a little conversation about when she was just starting out. I already saw in Heather, because look at her. She's already climbing the mountain. You're amazing. You have such a long runway. And I thought, you know, how great you would be at this job one day.
Yeah, she said, come for my job. It's a really great job.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in. The water's warm.
Listen, you know, I'm just so happy to be here. Y'all are always my favorite.
We love you so much.
This is
Okay, let's talk Old Miss. Okay. You went back to your sorority house.
I sure did.
What were you like in college?
Yeah.
I feel like we could have either been best friends or sort of banned from each other.
I was the black sheep of my sorority in the best way. Oh, there I am at the Delta Game House. Oh, God. Oh, the boobs are still out. Look at me. Well, here's the thing. When you look back at all, that was me with 2 things of salsa because my eyes were so swollen. Because I lived in Mississippi. Oh, God, just me and a bottle of vodka. This is who found these photos. I was a great time, but, you know, looking back, how did anybody ever let me in a sorority? I was just out of control. I was living in Mississippi. I was drinking bourbon, eating fried chicken. You know, I didn't know how to blend a smoky eye. I had no eyebrows. Yeah, I was just living my best life.
Are the girls like crazy about you when you walked into the DG house?
Yes, I think eventually, when I do retire from comedy, I'll become a house mom for the Delta Game House.
You will not.
Oh, I'd love to live in the house. Yes, absolutely. Give them life advice, help them do their taxes. It would be so fun.
Well, what about your husband?
Well, it's fine. At this point, he'll probably have gotten struck by lightning on a golf course. You know, come on.
Wait, we got to talk about Robin.
Oh, Robin.
Robin got catfish?
Robin got catfish. My mom got catfish on the internet. It's because she doesn't know how to zoom in on her iPad. So look how cute she is. That's from the special.
She's so cute.
She thought she was talking to an architect in Brooklyn, and then she showed me his photo, and I zoomed in, and it was completely AI. Like, it was so poorly photoshopped, but she's only had 1 cataract done. She needs to get the other one done. So I think she was looking at it with her left eye. That's not the good eye. So I said, Mom, this isn't real. And she said, the guy kind of has an interesting accent. He said he's Swedish. And I was like, Mom, this man lives on the other side of the world. He is calling from a call center. So, yeah. Listen, I need to start a charity that's helping, you know, our elders not get catfished online looking for love.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh
okay, don't go anywhere.
Please.
I won't go anywhere.
Okay,
Please.
stick around because we're going to play a game called Ranked.
With what else? bread. We're going to rank some carbs right after this.
You know how you like that. I love carbs. After this.
Oh my God.
And we're back with one of the funniest ladies around, Heather McMahon, and we want to play a little game called Ranked.
Okay, in honor of Heather's new comedy special, Breadwinner, we are ranking breads.
Oh,
we knew you would love
breads.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for you.
Okay, we have 5 breads in front of us. We have sourdough, we have French baguette, we have focaccia, cornbread, and classic white. We're gonna have 30 seconds to rank them 1 to 5.
This is terrifying. So this is 1, Heather.
Okay.
And 5's at the end. So
Okay.
Jen and I
Y'all
are going to work together.
on your own. We're gonna try to do it together. Okay. On your mark.
Ready? Wait, this is 5. Get set, go. Okay, sourdough's last.
Wait, don't you want to taste it?
No, this is last.
You're not even tasting it?
No.
Okay, 1, 2.
Go.
Well, are we gonna pretend
I
this
think
is warm?
that's
Then that's
warm.
there. Yeah. Okay, we're done.
Done and done. Time to
And
okay. Now,
let's start with number 5.
number 5.
Okay.
Not this one. Down here.
Okay, ready?
Our number 5, which we think is dry and not yummy. Sourdough.
Sourdough. We know it was popular during the pandemic.
Insane?
We know it was popular during the pandemic.
It's called sourdough because it's sour.
And it was popular during our darkest time in our country.
Jenna's right.
So
Jenna's
I have a bite of that, and I'm taking back.
So this is traumatic for you.
Yes, it is.
Sourdough's traumatic.
We're gonna keep going, and then we'll show yours.
Number 4.
Our second is the old traditional white
Classic
bread.
white. Listen, anything you can roll into a ball and get stuck in your stomach, no thank you.
Okay, this one, pretend it's warm with butter on it and jam, and you're in Paris.
Or brie.
The baguette. Number 3. Okay.
And that could be 2 if we're honest. Number 2.
Number 2. This is a yummy one. Thanksgiving. Can you say cornbread?
Add a little honey butter.
And number 1, which is a slam dunk, and everybody knows it.
The focaccia.
It's like having a pizza. All right.
Okay, well, this is about to be very scandalous.
Okay, let's go.
I'm complete opposite.
Go.
Okay, so number 5 for me is actually white bread.
What?
No, terrible. What are we doing here? Like, no, I hate it. Look at that. Right in the camera. Absolutely get it out of here. All right, number 4 for me is French baguette. Now, I like French baguette, but if it's hard, you can crack a crown with it. All right, you know what I mean? You've been in Paris, had to go to an emergency dentist. It's not great. All right, also another choking hazard. Number 3 for me is cornbread. If it's too dry, you will die.
You're from Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta, but honey, I don't eat mozzarella sticks or cornbread because I've choked twice. Okay,
you're right. When it's kind of crumbly,
She's right.
You're right.
It's bad.
She's right.
Now I'm Italian, and you know I love number 2 for me is focaccia. It is focaccia. I love it. Okay, I do. But for me, as somebody who gets a flare up with eczema, this is really great if you have a gluten sensitivity. Sourdough, baby.
Wait, is sourdough gluten-free?
It's not gluten-free, but I get less itchy and irritated. If you have issues, you can have the sourdough.
You picked sourdough 1, and we picked it 5.
Last.
Yeah. Well,
turns out this was all a chemistry test. And it's over.
Well, I tried. You know what I mean? I tried.
All right.
We love you.
We love you, Heather.
Y'all, watch this. Make sure your kids are out of earshot. Heather's new comedy special will have you laughing, and we need it. Breadwinner. It is streaming now on Hulu.
We love you, Heather.
I love y'all.
Thanks for having me.
We love you. All right, coming up next, Tyra Banks, the supermodel, opens up to Xana about her family, her love life, and her big return to Victoria's Secret runway. After this.
So funny.
She's so
This week, the iconic Victoria's Secret fashion show made its much-anticipated return after a 5-year hiatus. And guess who was there and got to catch up with one of the stars of the night?
Yeah, our girl, Today style correspondent Xana Roberts-Rossi. This was so fun.
It was so fun, and there was no shortage of star power walking on that catwalk on Tuesday. But the big takeaway? Tyra Banks is back. After nearly 20 years, Tyra Banks is making her epic return to the Victoria's Secret runway. But before she struts her stuff, she's sitting down with us at the Waldorf Astoria Residences in New York City. There's a common thread in all of your success stories. You really do your homework. Talk to me about when you started as a model in Paris.
My mom was like, okay, you want to go to Paris? You need to be like an expert on what Paris fashion is. I went to the librarian. She found all of the French magazines. Then we started pulling out videos. And I was noticing, okay, Chanel's happy and they're twirling their pearls. And Dior is like, you know, royalty. And so then when I went to go do my castings, I would change my walk for each audition.
It paid off.
25 fashion shows my first season, and a model had never done that before.
Record breaking.
Yeah.
You mentioned your mom. the reason you were at VS was a great part thanks to her.
I started off as a very thin model, maybe 3-4 years into me being this high fashion it girl in Paris and Italy, my body started to change. And my agency in Italy called my mother in. She was like, you have to tell her to lose weight because it's all gonna go away. I was like, okay, I don't want my career to go away. I guess I'm gonna skip meals. And she said, stop. And I was like, what? And she goes, we're going to go eat pizza. And she put a pencil in my hand and she said, write down every client that you can think of that likes because your ass is getting bigger. And I'd be damned if my baby starves for these in this business. I was like, Sports Illustrated? She said, write it down. And I was like, Victoria's Secret? She said, write it down. Now on this side, I want you to write down models who are not stick skinny, whose careers you admire. These are your future clients, and these are the careers over here that you're gonna emulate, but make it yours. Wow. Do what never has been done before. And I was like,
Tyra went on to become the first black model to sign a contract with Victoria's Secret.
It was surreal for me.
Right. After 10 years, though, you did decide to leave.
But today, I don't know if I should have. Maybe it would have been okay. The world has changed. I can still be going to Harvard and still be teaching at Stanford and do that.
Beyond her business ventures, Tyra loves being a mum to 8-year-old York. Will York be coming?
No, you know what? I was wondering if he should come. He's finally understanding that I'm a model. And then he's like, Mommy, is this a model face? I'm not pushing him to model, like, oof, I don't. No. If he wants to do it, he wants to do it, but I'm not gonna be that mama.
Do you know anything about your look?
I have no idea. Y'all better not have my booty out. People are like, oh my God, Tyra's body's so great, y'all. Ciao. Every single Victoria's Secret show I have ever done, my booty was covered in some kind of way. That was just my kind of insecurity, and it's still there. I keep it real.
When those negative thoughts do come in, how do you just bat them back?
I don't feel bad. I think it's because of my mother. I have other issues.
Like what?
Business perfection. So that's where my stuff happens of like self-doubt and am I good enough? And you know, am I just a model?
Tyra finds strength in the support of loved ones, like partner Louis Bellinger Martin.
My man is amazing at helping me through those moments. My family helps me through those, and also TV. TV is like a spa for me. I watch a TV show, and I'm in their stress. It's their problems.
Would you ever do a return to television?
I am working on a return to television.
There might be a job opening at the Today Show. Did anyone hear that?
Did I not say that the other day? Literally. No. I told him, I was like, maybe I should do that because that's a happy place for me. But I wasn't thinking about an opening. I was just saying like later in life, I think that's where I'm gonna land.
Does Louis help you in business decisions?
Yeah, we're also business partners.
With 10 titles. Plus, how do you find the balance?
I don't have a balance.
Good. I'm so glad you said that because does it exist?
It's work-life integration.
It's a Victoria's Secret mecca. Oh my gosh. Talk to me about getting back into this.
So this is the robe that all of the models are gonna wear backstage during the fashion show. So we're getting our hair, our makeup done. After the show, I need to wear these to like get my feet back to like humanness.
You're gonna be walking to Cher singing. You can be nervous.
Okay, I am gonna be nervous, and I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous, as I told you, in front of millions. I don't get nervous, but I'm gonna be nervous because it's been 20 damn years.
No surprise, Tyra's return to the runway was triumphant.
I mean, she's so cool.
She's so cool. She's such a powerhouse, but she was actually quite vulnerable. She was super honest. And at the show, her mum was sat next to me. She was bawling. I was bawling. It was quite a thing.
Mom sounds like somebody we all need to take lessons from.
I love what she said to encourage her daughter during that tough time. What a cool person.
All right,
Is
what
it
do you think
time
we should
to
do?
shop?
Are we going to do our favorite thing?
Let's shop it.
Shop that drop?
Let's go.
Okay. So, guys, we reached out to Victoria's Secret, and they are giving Today viewers an exclusive deal on some of the looks that actually walked in the runway show.
Amazing. Okay, so should we see the deal? Should we get the drum roll?
Drum roll, please, everyone. Okay, and this is no joke of a deal. They are giving...
3, 2, and go.
All right. So when we're talking about discount, they are giving 40% off anything site-wide. They've never done this before.
Wait, what?
Better than a good Black Friday sale. This is a really incredible deal. So across the site, you can get discounts. Now, obviously, they're the experts in underwear, in the bras and the panties. They also have great beauty
accessories,
offerings. Accessories. Tyra and I were trying these on. They are, and if you can't look like a Victoria's Secret model, then we can all smell like one with this stuff. Gigi's got nothing on this. That's a really great lotion.
I'm gonna open it because I love it.
So what is the code we need?
So we're going to go to the QR code and it's 40% off.
And we put in the code today, right?
Yes, 48 hours only. Now, also, it's across the board. There's some really great wins on the pajamas. We also have this amazing velvet collection. It's called the Starstruck collection. And we saw Bahati walk in it last night. These dresses, which would retail at $100,
yes,
they're now $60.
Wow,
the pajamas
that's amazing.
from $80 to under $50. It's holiday season, guys.
Love it.
Everybody
These
needs a bit of VS.
Great gifts.
By the way, and what a great conversation.
You're always so good with those interviews.
That means so
You're
love it,
amazing.
love it.
That means so much coming from you
And
guys.
to get these exclusive Victoria's Secret deal, you head to today.com/shop, or as Zana said, just scan that QR code.
Let's go cooking. We'll go with our pal, Chef Curtis Stone, right after this. All right, when he's not cooking in his kitchen, you can find Curtis Stone as the judge on Crime Scene Kitchen. Okay, that's a show where bakers try to find clues to help them identify and replicate a dish.
And Curtis is here with a dessert that's perfect for the upcoming holidays. One of my favorites.
And one of Hoda's as well.
Yes, the pumpkin pie. She's made herself very clear on the show.
Yes,
how she
it's not her favorite, but we're going to convince you.
Change your mind.
That's what I'm thinking.
You could. What spices did you just place in that?
Well, that was clove, cinnamon. I can't remember now because I'm not looking at them. A little salt.
Nutmeg.
A little nutmeg, thank you. That's sugar. This is brown.
Now, did you use the canned pumpkin in here?
Of course not, Jenna, please.
Sorry.
So what did you do?
We roast these with the skin on, right? And then you just take out the seeds and scoop it out, and that makes the puree.
Wait, when you say roast it, you cut it in half and stick it in the oven?
No, you roast it whole. Yeah, you can roast it whole.
You can?
With the skin on, absolutely.
And then how do you
See, this is why you don't like pumpkin pie. You've been doing it all wrong.
Well, I've been using the can,
That's some cream.
and the can is pretty good.
You know what? The can's okay.
The can is pretty good. You want me to help you?
Yeah, you give that a stir for me. So once that's done, we're going to mix that in here.
By the way, what a good-looking crust that is.
This is what we do with the crust. We add lots of ginger. There was ginger in there as well. Some nutmeg, some baking soda, bacon. Anyway, just throw some spices.
Look how pretty and custardy and that looks.
Pour it in there, Jenna.
Wait, what am I making? What is this? The crust?
That's the crust.
Okay, well.
Right, because we're making a pie crust as well.
Look at that.
Okay, but you just poured it in.
That's beautiful?
Hody, come on. Look at that.
You don't think that's beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Now, here's the difference with this particular pie. I've creamed some butter and some sugar. That's vanilla. This is molasses. And then what we go ahead and do is we stick that on. See if I can get it all over the kitchen.
You want me to help?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So what we're doing here is we're making a cookie, right? A giant ginger nut cookie. So you bring that together. Come on, it's live TV.
Okay. And that's the dough?
That's the dough. You stick it onto a sheet of baking paper, another one, roll it out, and then stick it on a tray like this of bacon.
Is this the crust? That's the crumble.
That's the crumble?
That's the crumble.
But where does it go? You already made the crust.
It's the crumble.
Then we crumble it. Look,
Okay, thank you.
Come on, taste that.
Right here.
Hold on, I want to try that.
Isn't that good?
That's yummy.
And you make homemade whipped cream, right?
Of course you do. You know what Curtis does?
Mascarpone.
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 Why'd you say it like that?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
By the way,
that's how he said it.
That looks, Curtis, everything you make is natural ingredients.
So you have to do the mascarpone to make it thicker like that?
It gives it a beautiful, lovely texture. Then you just pipe some cream around the outside.
Wait.
Go ahead and pick up
This is the only thing we can do, which is crumble.
Okay, go. Crumble.
I wanna
Crumble
help.
away.
Okay, get in there.
And then here's one I prepared earlier.
Okay.
So the fun of this show is you
talk to
never
us.
know whether people are baking the right dessert or not.
So how do they win?
So what they do, Joel McHale is our host, and you know Joel. He's out of his
God, we feel sorry for you.
My goodness, I
Joel
feel so
McHale.
Crazy.
So crazy.
Are you ever scared with what's going to come out of his mouth?
Yeah.
All the time. You know, I was just telling this story. I was doing a conference call in between the show, right?
no.
We had a little break, and I have all these important people on. He comes and starts getting undressed behind me, thinking that it's a joke, and I'm like, Joel, there's people from the bank. I'm getting funding for my next restaurant. Get out of here. But Joel's just a wackadoodle, and we love him. And he loves good food. And
he's a good guy.
He's
Tell
a
us
good guy.
about your restaurants. How are they doing, and where are they?
Gwen's doing really well. That's my restaurant in Hollywood. We have a pie room now, so we make pies in Beverly Hills. We've got a big bakery, so that's awesome. Actually, tonight, I'm doing an event in Redondo Beach. So as soon as I say goodbye to you, I'm racing off back to LA, and we're doing Beach Life Festival. So come and listen to some great music. And eat some delicious barbecue.
By the way, we need to get the final verdict. Has he changed your mind on pumpkin pie?
It's much better than I anticipated.
Just eating the cream with the crust.
Is that a yes or a no?
I like the cream and the crust. I have a texture issue. I'm sorry.
She doesn't like the
But
flub.
I love you, Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis.
We all do.
I love you.
Thank you,
Get
Curtis.
this recipe. Go to today.com/food. You can catch Curtis on season 3 of Crime Scene Kitchen every Thursday. The best right here.
This guy. By the way, this is a delicious pumpkin pie. Coming up next, the hot topic that has women sharing their stories all across social media. Right after this.
The crust is awesome. With cream on it. Today is World Menopause Day, and the good news is it's no longer considered a taboo subject.
Yeah, Dr. Jessica Shepard is the gynecologist and author of Generation M. We're going to chat with her in a moment. But first, a lighthearted look at what some women have to say about menopause on social media.
Listen, whoever created perimenopause, count your days.
It's a hot topic.
Crazy things menopause makes us do.
Women everywhere are raging, confused.
Y'all, what is going on with my body?
Experiencing an array of symptoms.
It's pretty much the feeling of being electrocuted.
It's become increasingly difficult to differentiate between moods, like happy or sad.
Numbness in the hands, feet.
On fire or freezing.
Menopause brain or brain fog.
Now it's night sweats, hot flashes, standing in front of the freezer naked.
And in over their heads.
Sleep feels damn near impossible, that wired and tired feeling.
I'm tired because I'm tired.
Maybe it's finally time to cool down.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Listen to me. Shut up and listen. Stop talking now.
Help is on the way. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, at least we can laugh.
Yeah.
Yes. Because humor helps. We know that. But this is so much part of the conversation.
Yeah,
Things have changed in the last couple years.
The conversation itself has changed, and that's why I'm glad that we're able to have these conversations, writing the book Generation M, because women have felt like this forever. But now we have a voice, and now we actually have terms to it. We have modalities and tools to help us.
Let's talk about perimenopause, because I think sometimes we're not sure what's happening. Is my kid on my jangly nerve, or do I have perimenopause? So how does one know whether they have that or not?
Yeah, defining perimenopause, I think, is very confusing because people are exactly like you said, what is it? So in the book, I say it's kind of like the pre-game season to the actual menopause event. And that can happen anywhere in your latter 30s, all throughout your 40s, where you're starting to see these fluctuations in your hormones. And as they start to decrease is why we saw those stories of, I feel different, I don't quite know where to place it. And that typically can be the start of the perimenopausal experience, which is different for everybody.
Should we talk about symptoms, and also how do you know if you're in that range?
Yeah, so the self-awareness part is really what I like to focus on, particularly with my patients, and even myself being perimenopausal, is what did I feel like? What is changing? And sometimes it's so subtle, but you know inside that something is different. That's when you should start talking to your healthcare provider about these changes, because you're self-aware, so we can track it.
Is there a medical test? Is there some way you can just find out for sure?
Yeah, labs have been kind of one of those controversial things that people say, can I get labs if I'm perimenopausal? Will it define it? Will it diagnose it? It is very hard as a healthcare provider to look at a lab and say, yes, you are in perimenopause, because your ovaries are still giving off hormones. So it's very hard to figure out, where am I in that hormonal range that's causing perimenopause, which is menopause is different because the hormones are gone.
Okay, so let's talk symptoms.
Yes.
First one is waking up around 3 a.m. And 3 a.m. is the number, which is so
like
interesting.
show of hands, like the sleep thing is for real. And this is a real thing. And actually our bodies are like very well-oiled machines. When we start to have a decline in these hormones, it then triggers other things like our circadian rhythm, which is is solely responsible for sleep and awake. And so when you have a decrease in estrogen and progesterone, that's when it triggers, again, these neurotransmitters and then causing our circadian rhythm to be off, a cortisol spike. So all of these things are starting to happen, and your sleep is decreased, which leads to horrible days, moodiness. So it's all connected.
Yeah, the mood swings are a big thing. You can go from being happy as a clam to like
in a minute.
Raging. Yeah, and that's another one of the symptoms, right?
Absolutely. Mood changes have to do with neurotransmitters. Our feel-good neurotransmitters like dopamine do take a hit when estrogen and progesterone start to, because they're all related and they want to be able to help each other out.
So what do you do? So, okay, you got it. So is there anything that you can physically do to help?
You can. There are many things, you know, in Generation M, we focus on the lifestyle portion of this, but hormone replacement therapy is a good place to start a conversation. If it's good for you, if it's not, you should still know why. It's a very good modality to try in the perimenopausal phase, but also lifestyle and exercise are really key because those actually have to change. How you fuel your body with more protein, how you start to exercise using more weight training than we did before. All of these things together, in addition to seeing a therapist, making sure we understand why our mood is this way. All of those together are really going to get you the best outcome ever.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Check out Dr. Shepard's book. It's called Generation M at today.com/books.
And we'll be back right after this.
Great job.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
I like it. Coming up next week, our friends Chip and Joanna Gaines will be here.
Plus, motivational speaker and author Mel Robbins drops by.
And it's a Texas takeover. We guys are heading to Austin. We're going to hang out with Matthew McConaughey and Camilla Alves McConaughey.
Okay, bye, y'all. Have a good weekend.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.